You're not realizing that you are addicted to porn until it's too late. You need to picture myself when I was 12 years old. This is the moment where I started to watch porn. I get like in the touch of pornography. When the first time when I discovered it, it felt like the best thing ever, that I don't need anything else. No, I'm using it frequently. At this time I heard that it's bad for you, that it gets you like addicted. But at this time I didn't think about it that much. I didn't thought of myself that I was addicted till I got to a point where I remember it was like in September, that I watched porn every day. I fed like 2 times a day. After 2 weeks like that, I realized that I was deeply into that porn addiction. And I realized only at this moment that I was too deep into it. If I knew that before I had this like daily habit of fapping, I could probably get rid of it way easily. But at this time I was so deeply into it that it felt so hard to resist. It felt like I was caged in that in that trap. After years of struggling, I finally been able to quit porn for almost a year. I tried out so many things. I gathered all the information that I needed. Now I'm free for almost a year. By the way, if you're in that same situation, you want to get help, you don't know what to do, click the link down below and I will personally help you become free in 2 to 3 months guaranteed. But yeah, in this video I want to tell you how you can identify the signs that you are deeply into that addiction. There are a few things that you should look up to, look up for, if you want to know if you're like deep into that addiction. For example, the moment you will feel less motivated, less focused, not emotionally present, when you spawn to cope with stress, with boredom, with loneliness. If you try repeatedly to reduce your porn consumption, but you fail. I remember it with myself. I was going to sleep and I couldn't get my eyes closed because I was thinking of like women and stuff. I was so like lustful, but in a bad way, that I crave this artificial like stimulants. At this point I was I was really down bad. It was so bad that I became like depressed because of that. And this made me watch porn even more. So it was like a really like it felt like hell, like for real. A really big sign is also when you don't really have the urge to get real relationships, or not really interested in real sex anymore, because because watching porn is like way easier for you. The moment you will feel shame, guilt, or hide your behaviors from others, when you feel like kind of weird around them, also a big sign. In school, when I also watched porn every day, I felt like a fucking cuck. I didn't really talk to people, I just watched them interact with each other while I'm just standing there, like observing everything. If you can identify with these like key, key points, it's likely that you have a porn addiction. But don't need to worry, I made a whole plan on how to quit it in 2 to 3 months. If you want my personal help with this, again, you can click the link down below. I will keep you accountable that you will quit this addiction forever. See you in the next video. Bye.